Welcome back to the CoolFigurez channel. I'm your host, Just the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector. The information on this channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. And today we are going to be taking a look at the brand new McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Gold Label, the Batman statue. Yes, the first ever CoolFigurez statue review. But first, if you're new, then welcome. This channel is all about cool action figures, analyzing them, hunting them, taking pics of them, and of course, playing with them. If that's your sort of thing, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, go ahead and hit that bell notification icon so you stay notified when I do upload new content. And if you do enjoy this video or any other videos I put out, please remember to give them a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. With all of that out of the way, guys, once again we are going to be taking a look at the brand new McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Gold Label, the Batman statue. Now, yes, like I said, this is the first ever statue review here on the CoolFigurez channel, although this is not my first statue that I own. And in fact, I am thinking about starting to do statue reviews here on the CoolFigurez channel, especially with toy prices on the rise. I want constant content for you guys, so I may do a few reviews on the statues that I already own, so that way I have something to upload in case of emergency, in case I don't have something new for you guys. But I still absolutely love statues, so that should be something that I should be doing. But one of the reasons why I haven't was basically because of exactly what you see. They're really tall, and you see the crudity of my stage and my studio, so I get a little self-conscious, I'm not gonna lie. But I am gonna start doing some statue reviews, so I guess I gotta get used to it. But like I said, this is a DC Multiverse statue, and before I get into it, I just want to say this should be going up on the day that the Batman is released. However, I had early screening tickets to see it on March 1st. However, I am filming this on Sunday, 2 days prior before seeing it, so I have absolutely no idea how this movie is, but I am hyped nonetheless. So yeah, this should be going up on the day that the Batman is released, and I am really just hoping that it is a great movie. I never want a bad Batman movie, and none more so this one. I really need this one to be good. BVS, Justice League, the Joss Whedon cut really let me down. This one really needs to be good. I guess we'll find out this week or today. So with all that being said, like I said, it is a DC Multiverse statue, so he does come with a base and a stand, but it's not the typical DC Multiverse base and stand. That's that little circular one with the DC logo stamped in on it. No, instead it is this nice little building looking base. I'll tip it over a bit so that way you can see the gargoyle has a nice little red shading right there, much like the rest of Batman. And he of course does come with a trading card right there, kind of trying to get the ring light out of the way, and I'll flip it over. There's no bio or anything, it just says the Batman, and it has his emblem. And that is not all that this guy comes with. He does actually come with this awesome backdrop right here as well. Let me go ahead and pull it forward so that way you can see it. And it does come with these little clips on the bottom, so that way you can stand the background too. Honestly, this statue actually blew my mind. For $40, he included a backdrop, a trading card, a way to hold the backdrop, a base, and a statue. Like, honestly, he blew my mind with this. On the back, it does say the Batman right there, so you can display it either way. You can either display it with the Batman right there and have him in front of it, or on the side of it. Whoops, tipped it over right there. Or on the side of it, and you could just say the Batman. Or you can flip it around and have the cityscape right there, and you can have Batman right there. So yeah, super cool that he decided to include that. I have to admit, I have to give that one to Todd, although Todd has always done statues really well. It's his figures that suffer. But moving on to look at the statue itself, yeah, I absolutely love this, and I stated in my DC Multiverse the Batman review that was a first look and close-up look at the new suit. However, this is really the first real up-close look. This has more detail, it's larger in size, and it actually has the grapple gun on the side. That's been my biggest gripe with the McFarlane DC Multiverse Batman, is that it has the straps on his thigh, but it's not connected to anything. Like, it's literally not connected to anything. There's straps, but there's nothing here. And I'm starting to think it's because it looks like he has a gun in a holster despite it just being a grapple gun. But Warner Brothers was like, no, we cannot do that because it looks like a gun on this hip. And it's just like, really, Warner Brothers, get the fuck over yourself. Stop your fucking bullshit and just let fucking characters be characters. But yeah, super cool that this is an actual first look and close-up look at the actual suit a few days prior to the movie being released. And you do get a bit of that red tinting on the edges of the cape, as well as the top of the cowl right here. But yeah, super cool. So yeah, guys, with that being said, let's go ahead and move on into articulation. And you guys are probably thinking, articulation, you just said this was a statue. But there is a few points of articulation. So his hands will rotate whichever way you want. So his hands will rotate 360. And his shoulders will move up or back. So you get a little bit of articulation. You can kind of pose him up how you want, but he is pretty posed up. It's essentially like, how far back do you want his arm? Do you want this arm down, or do you want this arm up? Do you want the hand curled? Like, I don't know, different things like that. I think I'm going to display him like this right here with the arm slightly up and the hand curled slightly forward. So, yeah, I absolutely love this version, and I cannot wait for my standard version to get in. I don't know where I'm going to put them both, but I definitely will make room because these guys look amazing, and I really hope the movie is as amazing as it's built up to be, because like I said, I never want a bad Batman movie. So with that being said, guys, there will be no picks for statues, as they're just statues and I can't put them in different poses and whatnot. So with that being said, join me every Sunday morning for Coffee and Toys, a weekly Toy News Toy Talk podcast where we will go over all the latest and great toy news, reveals, pre-orders, and so much more. And join me every Wednesday over on Instagram at CoolFigurez, where I will speak to a new guest about toys, toy collecting, toy photography, and so much more. With that being said, if you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, come back tomorrow, same bat channel, same bat time, and have a great fucking day. Thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. If you enjoyed those pics, you can find the full images over on Instagram at CoolFigurez. And I do have a separate Instagram account for my more thought out, planned out, more edited pics called Epic Shots by CoolFigurez. Check it out if you like what you see. Leave me a follow there as well. And if you guys want to see the unboxing of any figures I do reviews on for this channel, go ahead and check me out over on TikTok at CoolFigurez. That's where I post all my unboxings. And join me every Sunday morning for Coffee and Toys, a weekly Toy News Toy Talk podcast where we will go over all the latest and great toy news, reveals, pre-orders, and so much more. If you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. But whether or not you're a subscriber, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to listen to me talk about toys. I really appreciate it. As always, I'm your host, Jess the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Thank you so much to this channel sponsor, VRare Store. Check them out for all your Funko Pop, anime, Pokemon card, and toy print needs. And of course, use code CoolFigurez at checkout for 10% off your order. VRare Store, check them out, guys.